On Monday, May 5th, Palantir will report their latest quarterly figures after the market closes. Now, at the time of making this video, Palantir has, well, rebounded from the lows at the start of April. I believe it was in the low 60s. So some of you will already say, did you buy back? Did you not buy back? No, I didn't buy back, missed out. Well, didn't really miss out because a lot of other companies in my portfolio were coming down as well. So I added to those positions. Now, yes, in hindsight, if I look at the recovery for Palantir, Palantir has, well, completely recovered or mostly recovered from all of the losses. So I should have bought that because that went up higher. Well, should have, could have. If I had a crystal ball, I wouldn't be making this video either. So there is that. Anyways, in this video, let's talk about everything you need to know for Palantir's upcoming earnings release. I have a couple of nice charts that I want to show you here as well. And yes, in the future, I will probably have a Palantir position. I just have to be comfortable with my entry point because entry points and the price that you're paying to me is very, very important. And I have time. Might not be next week, might not be next month, but I do think that I will have Palantir in my portfolio eventually. Now, before jumping into this video, if you enjoy this type of videos, hit all the buttons. We really appreciate that. If you want to support me even further, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment with the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor. Thank you very much. And also special thanks to FinChat. This is the last day where you can use my link to get 25% off. Thursday is the last day where you get 25% off. You do get 2 weeks of FinChat Pro for free if you are a new member, so you can try it out. But then you don't have afterwards the 25% discount. All right, so Palantir, we're back at $117, $273 billion in market cap. I'm filming this a day before because when you're watching this video, I will probably be on my way to Miami. So apologies if the price is not exactly the same as it is when you're watching that. But year to date, the stock is, of course, outperforming by quite a lot. It's up 56%. And in the last month, as you can see right here, it has recovered quite a lot of its losses, up close to 40%. Now, right now, yes, of course, if you look at all of these pricing metrics, trailing PE, EV to sales, even forward one, it is extremely, extremely expensive. And the average analyst price target right now sits at $87, so quite lower from where we're at right now, but still a bit higher from where we were just a couple of weeks ago. Now, of course, the reason why it gets such a high premium is one, they have quite a lot of momentum, business-wise and stock-wise. Margin-wise, gross margin above 80%, free cash flow margin closing in here on that 40% for the full year, so for the last 4 quarters. Of course, that can improve and probably will improve in the coming quarters. If you look at revenue growth, right, for the next 2 years, they expected to be 29.5%, EPS growing closer to 30%. Now, as we've seen before, analyst estimates, and actually we can look at the analyst estimates right here. We're here on FinChat stock research platform that I've been using for quite a long time. So let's first look here at the analyst estimate for the upcoming quarter. Consensus number is $862.13 million in revenue. If we look at EPS, we can see the following, that, well, they're expecting only 13 cents of EPS for the upcoming quarter. That's down from 14 cents a quarter before. And then, of course, it will make its way up in the upcoming quarters by not much, by the way, by not much. As for free cash flow, last quarter that was $457.2 million. Right now, the consensus figure sits at $224 million, and that's expected to be flat 3 months from now as well. So a significant drop right here. But of course, last quarter was very, very strong. Q3, Q4, pretty strong quarter, which is what the analysts are expecting to happen again this year. Now, as you know, with FinChat, what's special about that, other than the new Copilot feature, the transcript AI summary feature that I've shown you in the other videos, well, it's the only platform that does track company-specific metrics. So if we go here and look at segment and KPIs, and you want to see, okay, we've heard about the government side of things, we've heard about the commercial side of things, but which one is actually growing faster than the other? Well, you can look at this right here, commercial and government, and we can look at the year-over-year growth rates. Well, as you can see, starting in 2023, but actually let's look at the last couple of quarters. That gives us a better picture of what has happened in the last couple of quarters. As you can see, government revenue has started to accelerate since the bottom here, December quarter of 2023. And actually last quarter, government revenue increased faster than commercial one. Commercial has been, I would say, up and down, so flat-ish for the last 4 quarters, still growing fast, right? Flattish meaning year-over-year growth has been around the same. And that's the thing. Of course, with AIP launch, a lot of the focus was on commercial, but Emir, myself, we've been talking a lot more about government because that side has accelerated and continues to accelerate. Of course, last quarter's 40% year-over-year growth was because, well, it had quite an easy comp because this was the lowest year-over-year growth that we had, December of 2023. So the upcoming one will have tougher year-over-year comparisons. Now throughout the video, I'll show you a couple of other KPIs or key performer indicators, but of course you can try it out yourself, link down in the description and in the pinned comment. Today, Thursday, the last time that you'll get, well, the last day that you'll get 25% off, and then we're back to 15% off. Of course, you will still get 2 weeks of FinChat Pro for free if you are a new member, so do check them out down in the description and in the pinned comment. So in case you forgot, last quarter total revenue excluding strategic commercial contracts increased 39% year over year and 14% quarter over quarter. If we're looking at what the market is expecting this company to do, we've seen what they expect from revenue, but what about free cash flow? Well, free cash flow for fiscal 2024 is expected to grow 34.1%. Then in fiscal 2026 is actually expected to come down a little bit, but then reaccelerate in 2027 to grow 40.3% year over year to $2.61 billion. If we look at US commercial and US government revenue, purely US, we can see clear reacceleration and acceleration in growth from US government revenue, as I've just shown you, but this is just pure US. Whereas commercial is still doing very, very well here as well. You can see last quarter 63.4% year over year growth, and that's on top of a pretty impressive quarter, December 2023. But of course, that number here, 70.1%, was because December 2022 was extremely weak. Moving on to overall commercial and government, this is basically what I've shown you just before. So again, very, very good performance from government and commercial alike. Then, if we look at total commercial customer count, that of course has beautifully grown over the last couple of years, but we've seen that last quarter we've had a very, very nice jump. And of course, the same thing happened here with total US commercial count. We went from 321 to 382, so a big jump there. And the same, of course, happened with the total customer count, going from 498 to 571. Then looking at total customers, of course, you can see that jump happening here as well. Then if we look at net dollar retention rate, that has bottomed here September quarter of 2023, 107%. And since then, this thing has gone up and up and up. Last quarter, that was 120%. Another quick thing here when it comes to government contribution and commercial contribution, you can see that right now still government makes up the largest part right here. And here as well, quite clear that government contribution did accelerate, especially in the last couple of quarters, did accelerate faster, did grow faster than commercial. Last quarter, they closed 129 deals of at least $1 million, 58 of which were at least $5 million, and 32 were at least $10 million. 2 quarters ago, so in Q3, that was 104 deals of at least $1 million, 36 of at least 5, and 16 of which were at least 10 million. Last couple of things here before we go into the announcements and things that you might have missed. Well, US commercial count last quarter, by the way, this is Type F from Emir. Definitely go check his service out and his channel as well. Last quarter, you can see quarter over quarter growth for US commercial customers has reaccelerated, right? This was coming down for a couple of quarters. Last quarter, we've seen that jump and go in the right direction. Same thing here with net addition of customers, right? For 2 quarters, that was actually coming down, right? We've had a nice reacceleration from Q2 2023, but then Q2 24, Q3 24, that wasn't good. And then bam, Q4 2024, 82, nice reacceleration there. And so right now for Q1, Palantir expects revenue to come between $558 to $562 million. For the full year 2025, that's expected, well, revenue is expected to grow right now 31% year over year. Do you think they can do more, or do you think they'll come in at 31%? To be honest, with the price that you're paying right now, you probably think or assume and hope that they are growing faster than 31% year over year. And now comes the part of the announcements. So I found here 14 announcements. We had the Grok integration, we had the Dresner Awards. They won 2024 Application and Technology Innovation Award in multiple categories. They've partnered up with Voyager Space for Mixed Reality Universe preview on Starlab, supported NHS England with AI platform to transform patient care and connect healthcare systems, awarded $12.2 million plus $2.5 million for safety data transformation and license support for the Department of Transportation. They were awarded $6 million plus $375,000 for secure platform supporting N3C Data Enclave and NIDAP, so that's a HHS contract. Then they announced a strategic partnership with SAUR, a global water management leader, to enhance contract management with generative AI. We've also had another announcement in partnership with Microsoft. Of course, the more recent one here, Google Public Sector and Palantir collaborate to bring Google Cloud to FedStart. More specifically, Palantir FedStart to launch on Google Cloud, empowering Anthropic and other independent software vendors. And then, of course, the big one, NATO and Palantir. NATO acquired Palantir's AI system for warfighting platform. And then we've had a couple of extra things here. So they integrated AIP with Databricks, data intelligence platform for secure AI solutions. They collaborated to build AI-driven solutions with Archer. And as for the R1 partnership, they scaled intelligent automation in healthcare to enhance patient care. I'm sure I missed out on a couple of other things. If so, do let me know down in the comment section below. So all in all, as you can see, this was another pretty busy quarter for Palantir, so I'm fully expecting another good quarter by them. The question here is, yet again, how much of it is already priced into the stock? But then again, you could have said the same thing 3 months ago when the stock was around $80, and then after the company reported earnings, the stock went up even higher. Also depends on whether or not or by how much they raised their annual guidance. Right now, it sits at 31% year-over-year growth. Could they raise it to be 35% or maybe even closer to 40% if they do have that much momentum? Remains to be seen. What do you think? Do you think they have a triple beat on Monday? Stock goes down, stock goes up? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do check out FinChat today, last day to get that 25% promotion. So do check them out. I appreciate everybody that has been using the link. It's been amazing support. So thank you very much. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.